So far in 2026, we've seen some huge name drive releases. No such bigger than the brand new TaylorMade Qi4D and of course the Callaway Quantum driver. Now, which one do we think is going to be the best in 2026? I can't believe we're saying 2026. That doesn't feel right at all. Guys, get in the comments below and let me know, can you believe it's 2026? Throw a like on this video and of course subscribe if you haven't done already. Now, two very similar drivers here in that we have the Quantum Max and the Qi4D Max. I think these are what people are going to be wanting to look at because what they've both done exceptionally well is make a forgiving driver that you can still hit kind of nice low spin shots with and generate good distance. I'd probably be in triple diamond max heading Callaway and the core heading Qi4D. I think they're both fantastic. But what I love here is we have the movable weight technology in the TaylorMade. So we've got the 13 gram weight right at the front there, right underneath that through slot speed pocket. We know we have that new roll radius on this carbon face, which I think is a bit of a game changer, and the head shape just looks fantastic as well. Callaway in their corner, we have that new Triforce face, so an element of carbon fibre in that face. We have that lovely triaxial carbon crown, and of course we have the movable weight at the back so we can have draw or neutral settings. We also have a bit of a weight in the front there as well, so interesting how they've done that, isn't it? Right, which one first, Bob? Callaway first. So guys, we're using full swing kit today as well. I'm absolutely loving this. Anyone who wants to check it, I'll link it in the description below. It's been a bit of a game changer for us with the videos, but also a bit for me trying to pick up a bit of distance and accuracy, because testing out on the course is really important. And I think it's okay standing there in a studio just smashing dimples off a golf ball, but here we don't want to lose golf balls. We want to be in play. We want to see what numbers we're generating. So Quantum Max for first shot. That felt like a fantastic swing. It has launched high. I came out of it a little bit. It was centre struck. We've got 108 club, 154 ball, a little bit high spin, so the carry's down at 151, and we've got a total at 162. You can see apex in there at 106. I'll try and get that down to about 90 ideally. 90 feet in the air would be nice. It's not a bad swing for the first shot of the day and of the video. Can we flight that down just a touch? Really pleased with club head speed. A little bit more ball speed, please. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so first one we've hit a little bit left there. You can see carry up towards 160, still spinning quite high at 3,100. Club speed up towards 110, which is really, really good for me. 161 ball and a total of 285, so really pushing up towards that 290 yard mark total. Obviously, that one was a little bit low and a little bit left, but I do like to see how these drivers perform on miss hits, because that's going to be a big miss hit that a lot of people who are potentially looking at these drivers may well be hitting. So, TaylorMade, interestingly, which one do you think looks better? Guys, comment below. Very similar head designs, very similar head shapes. These are the bigger of the footprints in the heads. You can see we've got a lot more of a kind of matte carbon on the top of that infinity crown on the TaylorMade, and a lot more of a shiny triaxial carbon with the multi-material on the Callaway. So TaylorMade, we've got the weight forward. Hopefully that will allow us to generate a bit of a lower spin. Key here is going to be just getting that nice consistent launch. That was absolutely crap. But 2.6 spin, hear me out, it's only carried 240. Ball speed, ridiculous for the shot that I've just hit, 270 carry. That's where with these drivers, you almost feel like you're not cheating, because cheating is the wrong word, but you almost feel as though I can hit whatever I want to hit. Or no, I can hit what I don't want to hit and still get an okay total distance out of it. Right. Better. That was much better up that left-hand side. Club speed 108, ball speed 157, so up towards 160. 250 carry, 2,000 spin, a much lower spin, resulting in, again, 276 total. So some pretty good numbers here with both these clubs. Very, very similar. Let's jump onto the tee. Let's see what kind of shots we can get if we try and flight them down a bit and really generate as much ball speed as we can through these drivers. So when it comes to tech in both these drivers, we know that these are two of the big hitters in 2026, and we know that Callaway are featuring that new Tri-Force face. You can see actually if we zoom in here, it actually shows us what they're made of. So 74% titanium, 12% poly mesh layer, and then the 14% carbon. Nice little kind of nod to the technology that's in that drive here. We also know that we have that full carbon crown here on the TaylorMade we spoke about earlier. I think TaylorMade have smashed it in going normal head size in the core model, but then this bigger head size that was the core model of the Qi4D size. I think it's really kind of showing people which driver head you should be in without, I mean, you should get fitted anyway, but it kind of makes it a little bit more self-explanatory, I think is the term I'm looking for. Right, let's have a couple of good, I've swung it terrible today. I don't mind that because whenever we test drivers like this, I do like to test them for that forgiveness. That's good, it's just a little bit cutty. It's holding its line nicely, as you can see from the tracer. Good club head speed, good ball speed up towards that kind of 160 mark. A little bit high spin again, which we are seeing with these drivers. Nearly that 260 carry and a 271 total. So again, consistency-wise, we're pretty good. I'm able to launch this TaylorMade, I think, a little bit lower. I do think that's because of that carbon face. So the 60 times carbon face here, as opposed to that Tri-Force face that we do have with the Callaway. Two totally different looking drivers from this angle, but I think they do look nice and consistent on top and nice and familiar on top as well. Callaway gone for more the look of, I think, AI smoke. Remember Paradigm AI smoke, Bob, with that triaxle? That very similar look. And I do think, it's funny because TaylorMade have gone more Qi10 look, haven't they? So they've almost kind of reformed a little bit in how they look. But needless to say, I think both of them look absolutely fantastic. Right, Callaway. Let's send this one up there. Nice, much lower flight there, nice draw up that left-hand side. Was a touch toey, so we've got good club head speed there. Ball speed's dropped a little bit because of the toe strike. Spin's dropped a little bit as well. 256, is that pretty identical to the last one? But we've not got as much run out on there for some reason. Very, very similar apex as well. These are going to be tough to beat, and I think I'd love to test them on a day where I feel like I'm really confident swinging really well. Today's not that day. I actually felt like I was swinging really well in the initial reviews of these clubs. So guys, you can see some very consistent numbers there and some very consistent dispersions with all these shots. We have the initial TaylorMade, which was probably the best flight for me up on that right-hand side. A little bit high, a little bit floaty, but still really good for distance. We've only hit the fairway once there, which was with the Callaway. So far, I think in this review, guys, which one would you be spending your money on? I think there's two fantastic options, two very forgiving options, and two options that you should definitely go and get fitted for in 2026. Goodbye.